This, and it conjures up such severe fear. 3 local dads from Leawood have developed a wristband that uses GPS technology to help track kids, and so I want to talk about that. Brian Sullivan, and we have Maggie and Jake. Tell me a little bit about what led you to do this in the first place, the trip you were telling me about.
Sure. Well, I mean, absolutely, what's going on in the past 24 hours has been shocking for everyone. And of course, I've got 2 of my 3 kids here, and we like to go on vacation. And when we go on vacation, it seems that at every stop along the way, I'd lose him on a cruise ship, or I'd lose Maggie at a theme park, or Shay would go one way down a ski slope, I'd go the other, or even in the neighborhood. And so I noticed that kids like to wear bracelets and sports bands, and I noticed every parent loves a smartphone. So I said, what's wrong here? And so I went back, found 2 of the coolest parents I could find here locally, sat in a boardroom, and we said, let's come up with this. And we couldn't believe it didn't exist already.
So I'm gonna hold this. Yeah. This is the band, and this snaps on. I'm gonna just see if I can show this. Can you guys see this? This just snaps onto the kid's wrist, and then tell me, there are 2 buttons. This button does what?
That's right. So that's an alert button. And so let's say Maggie is at the neighborhood park, and she's in trouble. She can hold down on that button for 3 seconds, and on my mobile phone, I'll immediately get an alert telling me that she needs my help. I click the map, I know where she is, and I go right to help her. And
your son, Jake, is holding what shows up on your mobile device of the map with the location devices. And then the other button is this one. Tell me about that one.
Yeah, well, so what this is, what we wanted to do is create something that was difficult for someone who wouldn't know how to take it off. For instance, a stranger might come and see this, and they wouldn't know what it is. So in this case, let's say they take the kid. Well, we can find them because we can track them. But a parent can easily, with a pen or a paper clip, just pop that open. So you really need to know what to do. If you don't know the device, you won't know how to do it, but it's easy enough to open.
So my part that was like, well, what if the person knows how to get it off? But you said if this clicks off or is cut off, what happens?
Yeah, that's real important. And so the second that disconnects, you'll get a text on your phone telling you that it's been disconnected. So if your kid takes it off, you know they took it off. If anyone took it off, you'll immediately be alerted.
Let's open it. I want Maggie to put it back on there. And there's an alert that comes to your phone. And so the other thing is, right now you're taking pre-orders because you haven't been open long enough or know how to raise the money yet, right?
Well, and so creating all this technology in a band is not simple, right? It's essentially a cell phone inside a band. And so for a year and a half, we've been working really hard. We've gotten so close. We're at a point where the technology is all done, but we need people to pre-order to make this become a reality. And so on our site, kidsportgps.com, you can go and, in fact, pre-order right now at a greatly reduced price. And we just think, now
tell us the price, just for full disclosure.
Yeah, full disclosure, at $129 from our site right now.
And you can take it with you and travel.
That's right.
Is this comfortable for you to wear? It is. And do you feel safe with it? Do you know why you need to wear it? Do you guys talk about that? Yeah, it's good for parents to talk about that and understand it, right? And have you ever had to push that button? You have. And did your dad come running? Maybe you were testing it. Okay, all right, we understand. So,
wrong answer, kid.
I know. So just so you know, we have all of this information on our website, KSHB.com. You guys were such good helpers today. Thank you for that. And interesting, and it's a conversation you got to think about these days, unfortunately. So thank you for your time today, for sure. KSHB.com, there's a link there too, and you can find out more information.